Hey guys, so I finished my last Kindle book, which was The Art of Racing in the Rain, so I'm going to go ahead and do the review on that. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars, guys. This book is so good. It's by Garth, I guess the last name is Stein. I read it from March 29th to April 1st, which was yesterday. I finished it. And I finished like more than half of the book in one day. Like I was at 40 something percent yesterday and I just raced through it. It was so good. Um, Basically, before I get into what I liked and didn't like, I'll explain the book. It's told entirely in the point of view of the family dog, and his name is Enzo. Well, he is adopted by Denny, a professional race car driver, when he's a puppy. And, Denny eventually gets married to this woman named Eve, and they have a little girl named Zoe, and they have their family. Well, Eve develops brain cancer when their child Zoe is still really young, and the dog deals with that, and in having to take care of Zoe and Danny and all that. Well, eventually she does die and more bad things ensue. I'm not going to give away what happens afterwards, but oh my gosh, the feels in this book, the feels, guys. It's very heartwarming. Though I noticed when I read a lot of reviews on it on Goodreads, people didn't like it because it's holding the point of view of the dog. And also they didn't like it because they feel like the book kind of wrapped everything up in a neat little package and it's not realistic that everything ended up sort of okay. I really disagree with that because a lot of bad things happened in this family and it took a lot for them to get to a good point. And I found that the happy ending was realistic because they had to fight to get there. And you know what? It's nice to have a happy ending every now and then. And sometimes, it does happen in life. There's themes of reincarnation because when Enzo dies, he talks about he wants to be a man, which I liked. And I hated, oh my god, I hated Eve's parents so much. Hated them. The dog refers to them as the twins because they're that couple that dress alike. And oh, they're awful. They're awful. I also don't like Anika, which is a cousin of Eve. And if you read the book, you'll find out why. I chose to read this book next because this month is a year since my own Yorkshire Terrier, Tilly, died, and I've been crying a lot. So I actually wanted to read a book with a dog theme to it, which is why I noticed the book went on sale for $1.99 last week, so I got it, and I really enjoyed it. Like I said, it's one of those feel-good books. It really made me feel good, and I needed a story like that, and it was really well written, which is why I gave it 5 stars. There was something else I wanted to say. It's kind of gone out of my mind, but I really would recommend this to anybody who had dogs or likes dogs or just needs a feel-good book. You will probably cry. Oh, and I just remembered what I wanted to say. The reincarnation theme kind of makes me wonder if Tilly's walking around as a human right now and was reincarnated into a human or maybe another animal. But I really miss my dog Tilly. Maybe one day I'll show you guys a picture of her, but I don't really feel like looking for one right now. I'm going to bring up my Patreon account again because I've gotten a new follower recently. I have all 7 of you now, which I know that's not a big number, but I'm happy for anyone that ends up watching these. And just as the numbers start growing, even little by little, I'm getting more excited about it. So if you guys remember from my last video, or if you're just watching now, I did set up a Patreon account so I can try and get a better camera and software to make these videos better and maybe make something beyond me talking to the camera. Well, now that I'm done with a Kindle book, I can go ahead and do my book Canva, which I do. Once I finish a Kindle book, I'm going to mix it up and close my eyes and pick one. There I go. So Cruel Crown is going to be my next read, which is good because that's the prequel to Red Queen, so I can get this read before I do Red Queen, which is good, and it's also short, so it probably won't take that long out. But as usual, thanks you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video.